Welcome back to Mystic Island's trading card game. Today we're going to be going over the Dwarf faction from my game Mystic Island's trading card game. So basically we've already went over the Mage faction, Royalty faction, and Goblin faction. So this time we're going to be going over the Dwarves. So basically what the Dwarves do is they have really big creatures, and basically what they do is they are just huge and hard to get around. So some of the creatures that are just really big and hard to get around, it's one like Dwarf Boar Warrior. So this guy right here, 6 attack, 4 defense, has the idle skill and the obstruct skill, so damage does not get through, no bleed damage gets through, and he is unable to be touched by any ability cards. So that's huge, really hard to move him as a 6/4. That basically means you have to hit him with a creature with 4 attack. We have Gadney the Warrior, a rare Dwarf faction, 7 attack, 7 defense, highest attack in the game so far. When casted, put a +1 attack, +1 defensive counter on target creature. It can't be this one. And he has obstruct, so he does not let bleed damage through as well. Then our third huge dude is Magni Bronzebeard. When casted, target creature worth 1 is banished if possible. 6 attack, 8 defense, best defense in the game. So these guys are pretty big. As you can see, they have big numbers here compared to all the other factions that have like 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, stuff like that. So these are not the only big guys in the Dwarf faction. They have a good amount of big dudes. Now the problem here is that they cost so much. So although they are huge and will crush your opponent, they take a long time to get going. So there's a good chance that your opponent might get a good head start on you. So that's why there's some of these cards. Now these are just like the little support cards that come along with the Dwarf faction here. So this guy right here, Frontline Brawler. You can sacrifice his creatures and it acts as if you pay 1 towards another creature this round. It's a good way of acting as a crystal. And you're already using it on the battlefield. This guy essentially has the same exact ability, but he costs 1, 2 attack, 1 defense. Might even be better than this guy if you think about it. Then Village Scout is a 1 attack, 1 defense. Let's say you're not really getting anything going, not getting your big guys, and you need a creature that's at least a 3 attack, 3 defense. You can pay 2 to put a +2/+2 counter on him until death, and you can only use that once. So you can basically upgrade him over time on the battlefield. So these guys are pretty useful. They come out and they're cheaper, obviously, so that you can still have a little bit of defense while your opponent's trying to get rid of you before you get your big guys out. Some other key cards that are important are right here. You have Powerful Warrior Herd, 6 attack, 5 defense, another big guy. You can pay 1, search your deck for a Dwarf Warrior, which is a 1 attack, 1 defense. Place it on your battlefield tapped, shuffle your deck. So it's a good way of just paying 1 to basically play a dude from your deck right there. Then we have Archer Infantry, a very aggressive card, 3 attack, 1 defense, and he has to attack every turn possible. We also have the leader card, King Grundy, costs 7 crystals or 12 health. He has 13 health. Can tap him to give target creature +2 defense for this turn only. Can also tap him to draw a card, one or the other. Pay 3 crystals to add 2 health to him, or you can pay 4 crystals to give target creature the enraged skill only 1 time, that is a huge ability. So let's say you give Magni Bronzebeard the enraged ability. That means if he kills, every time he kills a creature, he gets a +1 attack, +1 defensive counter with a limit of 3. So he could go all the way to a 9 attack, 11 defense, and pretty much unstoppable. And then also coming along with the Dwarves, they only have 2 abilities, so I'm going to show them off here, but they're pretty key abilities. It's a good way of protecting your Dwarves, making sure that you have the advantage. Look at your opponent's hand, place 1 card of your choice at the top of their graveyard. And from the depths, a huge card here, attached to a creature of choice. This creature is tapped and unable to attack or block until this card is destroyed. If that creature is killed, destroy this ability. It's a good way of just attaching that to a creature that you do not like very much that could kill your guys. And then he is tapped, unable to do anything until your opponent gets rid of from the depths. So I know this video was a little bit shorter, but the Dwarves really don't have too much going on. They just want to beat you with pure power. And it's pretty awesome if you can make a great Dwarf deck. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.